Hello fellow book nerds, I'm Walker here to do my October wrap-up. I'm a little bit late on doing all of my videos. I've been a little bit sick, plus with NaNoWriMo I've really been just doing that and sleeping and pretty much nothing else. Well, I'm taking care of my kid obviously, but that's pretty much it. So I'm a little bit behind on my videos, so hopefully I can get these edited, otherwise they'll be sitting in my video bank for time to come. But anyway, on to the books I read. As I predicted, again, I've been reading much less. I think that also has to do with the fact that I've completed my Goodreads goal. I wanted to read 60 books this year. I think I actually started off with just 40 books and then I surpassed that, so I bumped it up to 60, which I surpassed again, and I'm at like 72 or something like that, which is awesome for a year. That's pretty amazing. I've been reading a lot more ever since I started BookTube, and you know, that's the whole point, I suppose. But now that I've reached that goal, I feel like I'm kind of slowing down a bit, plus with the extra writing, pretty much reading nothing almost. Anyway, so let's get started with the books. The first one, I can't remember the order that I finished them, but first one here was the second book in the, what is this? The Lost Years of Merlin is the series, and this one's called The Seven Songs of Merlin, and this is by T.A. Barron. And this was just the second book in the series. It's another fun, you know, middle grade, young adult. I'm not sure if I think it's technically middle grade, but I really enjoyed it. It's fun, and I will definitely continue on with the series. I don't even remember how many stars I gave, and I don't have my phone, but I will try to link it down below, or at least show you down, you know, in the bar what I gave the star rating for this one. The next book I finished was Splintered by A.G. Howard, and this one, I can't remember the star rating, and I wish I had my phone with me because I could check my Goodreads account, but I will, you know, show it down below here so you can see what star rating I gave this one. I think it was a 3 or a 4 out of 5 stars. If you're not familiar with this one, it's an Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I remember really enjoying the story. I liking the author's take on the Wonderland fantasy, but I don't remember really caring so much for Alyssa herself. I feel like I've been having issues in general with female young adult main characters. I feel like they're just weaker than I'd like them to be. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too many female protagonists in my life. I just need to switch it up with a few guys, but I don't know, maybe I'm just bored of YA. We'll see. I don't know, I hope that doesn't happen because I love YA. Anyway, so as I said, I did enjoy this book. I don't know if I'll continue on with the series anytime soon. It wrapped it up relatively nicely in this. It's definitely a big cliffhanger that you would want to continue on, but it's not something where I would feel cheated if I didn't finish it. So the next book for me was an DNF, did not finish. That one was Soulless by Gail Carriger, and this is the first book in the Parasol Protectorate series. For me, and I've mentioned this before because I had started it, I think 1 or 2 months ago, and I was just reading little bits here and there, and it wasn't so much that I didn't like the plot of the story. I liked the idea behind our main character. She has the ability, like, if you come in contact with one of the supernatural, they are no longer supernatural while remaining in contact. Once she releases, you know, they're vampires or werewolves again. And I liked that concept. I thought it was fun, and I feel like maybe as we get it further into the series, it'll be more exciting, but I don't like this kind of mentality, the upper class mentality at this time period. It was all very wishy-washy. I guess it's not really good, but everything was always about finding a proper husband and settling down, and I know that's how it actually was. It's not that was inaccurate or anything. I just never really liked being in the mindset of those characters. I would have much rather been in a perspective from a lower class. And I'm told that the other series that this author writes, which I can't remember the name of the series, but I'm told that it actually does take place from lower class. So I might try to pick that one up and see if I enjoy it better. Maybe that will prompt me to continue with the series. We'll see. But for now, it is a DNF. And the final book that I read for the month of October was Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. And this one, I gave a 2 out of 5 stars. Now, if you have seen any of my other ratings for the previous in the series, they've all been 5, except for The Assassin's Blade, which was a 4. So it may come as quite a shock that I gave this one a 2. I did a review for this. I'm going to put it up here sometime soon, hopefully. But basically, I felt this one was lacking the oomph of the other of the previous books in the series, it read a little too fangirl to me, and I again, that might just be, I'm getting kind of sick of that kind of young adult feeling, but right now I don't know, I didn't get the badassery that I usually feel when I'm reading Selena or Island. She's kind of dropped the Selena aspect, but anyway, I will continue on with the series. If you don't watch my review, if you haven't read the book, it is a spoiler review, so don't watch it if you've never read the book, but I will continue on with the series, as you know, see if it gets better, but if not, if this next book is just as bad, then I feel like I'll probably put this one down and just call it a day. So I finished 3 books in the month of October, which is actually pretty good. I'm not disappointed with myself considering how much I've been writing, and one DNF, obviously. I did read like 1 or 2 chapters of the Soulless book, but at that's maybe, what, 40 pages, and that's not really much of anything. But I am still proud of what I did. You know, what are you gonna do? Let me know down below if you've read any of the books, especially the Soulless. Maybe you can convince me to pick it back up again sometime in the future. Otherwise, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you later, book nerds!